In this video, I'm going to transform more Minecraft mobs into 99 Nights characters. And the first character I chose to transform will be the Bat, which is the new character created in 99 Nights. And the mob that will become him is clearly going to be the Minecraft Bat itself. I'm inside the cave, and there are some here, and I just need to eliminate one of them. But the problem is that they are very small and difficult to hit. So I have to hit this one here, take that, good, eliminated, and here is the Minecraft Bat's 3D model. So I'm going to select all the parts and delete them all at once. I'm going to start making the 99 Nights Bat from the leg. Create the 3 toes of his foot. Select everything and duplicate it to the side. On top of the legs, I'm going to make these 2 cubes for the torso. On top of that, I'm going to make the head. Make these details on the side. In front, make the mouth along with the snout. I can't forget that there is a tooth here in the front. On top of the head, there are the 2 ears, and the 3D model is almost ready. The only thing left for us to do is the wing. So for that, I'm going to create several cubes like this to give it the shape, and finally complete it. Now, the 99 Nights model is ready. Here in Minecraft, he turned out like this, and it turned out very cool. Take a look at this. He turned out very beautiful, especially his wings. He is very similar to the real character. For you to compare, here is the real photo of the 99 Nights Bat, and you can see that he is very strange. And this here is the Minecraft version. Unlike this other one where he is walking, this one here he is flying, so that's why his wings are open. But when the 99 Nights Bat is flying, he looks exactly like this. Comment below the score you give him, because I liked it a lot, especially the texture. You can see that there are a lot of shading details, especially on his wing, which makes the Minecraft version much more beautiful than the 99 Nights version. And that's why my score for him will certainly be a 9 out of 10. I have already created several characters here in Minecraft, such as the frogs, and as you can see, they have a habitat. And in this video, it won't be different. I have already reserved some spots here to make a habitat for each character I'm going to create in this video. And well, in this spot, I'm going to build the bat's habitat. And my idea for this is to recreate the cave where he lives. So for that, I'm going to start by making the walls out of stone. To give more details, I'm going to break the top of it. I'm going to replace all the grass on the floor with stone. To give more details, I'm going to place cobblestones. To recreate the crystal that is inside the cave, I'm going to make a pile with gold block. And in addition, I'm going to scatter some spider webs. Finally, I'm going to close the front of the habitat with an iron fence. And this is the final result. Although it turned out very simple, just like the cave, I liked it a lot. So that's why my score won't be that high or that low. I think 6 out of 10 is fair. Comment your score below in the comments. The next 99 Nights character that I am going to recreate here in Minecraft will be the aliens. And the mob that I am going to transform into them will surely be the zombie. So I had to wait until night because that's when they will spawn. And there are 3 of them here, guys. So it will be very simple to defeat them since there are many. So take that. What? I have a diamond sword. They don't die. 2 died and the 3rd one. Here is the zombie's 3D model. So I'm going to start by deleting all the parts of his body because I'm not interested. Since there are 2 aliens that I'm going to have to recreate, the first one I'm going to make will be the green one. And I'm going to start by creating his left leg. On the side, make the right one. On top of that, I'm going to create a cube like this to be the torso. On one side, the left arm, and on the other, the right one. As you can see, he is holding a laser gun, so I had to recreate it. For the character to be 100% ready, I just need to make the head like this and done. For the blue alien, I used the same model, but I only changed the color of the texture. And instead of him holding a laser gun, I'm going to recreate the sword. Here in Minecraft, this is how the green alien turned out, and this is how the blue alien turned out. Both turned out very cool. One is holding a laser gun, and the other a laser sword. Look how beautiful. Wait, on this side the sword disappears, and on this other side it appears. That's a crazy thing. But this must probably be some Minecraft bug, because here in the modeling program, both sides turned out perfect. But anyway, I really liked both characters, especially the texture, because the 3D model was very simple to make, and as you can see, he is very similar to the Minecraft character, only his head is huge. I put the 2 mobs next to the photo of the 99 Nights characters to see how similar it turned out. Look at the gun. It is very similar. Of course, it is a low-quality version since it is a texture. The blue character also turned out very similar, the sword too, and especially the vest he uses. I tried to make these details as similar as possible, but what I really want to know is which of these 2 is the strongest. So for that, I'm going to click with this wand on each of them, because that way the 2 will start a battle. Who are you rooting for? The green one or the blue one? Let's go. I think the green one will win. You see, the blue one is barely hitting him. And finally, of course, the green one won. And just like I did for the bat, let's create the alien's habitat. I'm going to do do exactly this here. And my idea is to recreate the spaceship inside. So I'm going to start by making the walls with iron blocks. I'm going to make a hole in the ground. I'm going to replace this grass here with the correct block. Here in the middle, I'm going to make a walkway like this. At the end of it, I'm going to make a door. On the side, I'm going to make a decoration with concrete and purple paint, as if this were some kind of energy thing. On the side of the walkway, I'm going to place glass panes. And finally, I'm going to replace the floor with green concrete block. And on top, I'm going to make a layer with glass block for this to look like a toxic liquid. This habitat turned out very cool, and that's why my score for this construction will be 7 out of 10. And for the aliens who also turned out incredible, my score will certainly be 8 out of 10. If you liked him, subscribe here to the channel. Because now, the next 99 Nights character that I am going to recreate here in Minecraft will be the Gray Mammoth. I already made a version of him in the last video, which is the Fire Mammoth, but for some reason I forgot to recreate the gray one. So I'm already going to eliminate the sheep to be able to transform it into a mammoth. Here is its 3D model, so I'm going to select all the parts and delete them all at once. I'm going to start by making these 2 cubes to be the mammoth's torso. Create his rear leg. Repeat the same thing on the other side. Now make the front one. Repeat the same thing on the other side. Now here in front, I'm going to make the head. Create a small detail on top of it. Finally, make a tusk on one side. Repeat the same thing on the other and make the trunk. Our gray mammoth is finally ready. And here in Minecraft, he turned out exactly like this. Take a look at this. He turned out very beautiful. He is very similar to the fire mammoth. The only thing that changes is exactly the color of the texture, but he is literally the same thing. Look at that. Where one has a pixel of one color, the other has it too. But wait, this creature here killed the mammoths. Oh no, I'll have to eliminate you. But comment below what you thought of these mammoths, because I really liked them. In my opinion, the fire one is much more beautiful because it is an orange color. This other one here is gray, but that's the only thing that changes because the two are exactly the same. The size, the texture, practically everything. Only one is gray and the other is orange. I put him next to the 99 Nights mammoth, and you can see that this version here is certainly much better than the 99 Nights version. Just look at that. Despite having many cubes and more details in the modeling, I prefer this one here 1,000 times because of the texture. And that's why my score for the character will be 8 out of 10. And since the fire mammoth has a habitat, I'm also going to build a habitat for the gray mammoth, which will be exactly in this place. And my idea for this construction is to recreate the ice biome. So for that, I'm going to make the floor with snow blocks. And instead of the floor being flat, I'm going to make one more layer. The walls I'm going to make with blue ice block. I'm going to break some blocks from the top of it. To give more detail to the wall, I'm going to use this ice block that I found in a mod. And finally, I'm going to make some decorations with normal ice and some cobblestone blocks. Finally, this is the final result of the construction. I liked it a lot, despite it being very simple. I think it matched the mammoth quite well. So the score I'm going to give, this will be 7 out of 10. Let's go to the next 99 Nights character that I'm going to recreate here in Minecraft, which will be the Juggernaut. He is a type of cultist from 99 Nights. And in previous videos, I already recreated some cultists, but the mob I'm going to transform into the Juggernaut will be the Evoker. So that's why I put on armor, because there are several monsters here that will attack me, and the Evoker is exactly here. I have to be very careful because he spawned several Vexes, so eliminate him as soon as possible. Great, I managed it. And with that, I got his 3D model. So I'm going to delete all the parts of the body. I'm going to start making the Juggernaut from the legs. On top of that, I'm going to make the torso along with the coat he wears. On the side, I'm going to make the right arm, and on the other, the left. On one of these arms, I'm going to make him holding a kind of staff. On top of the torso, I'm going to make his head. And unlike this image, where he doesn't have anything on his face except a happy face, the Juggernaut usually has a warrior mask. So that's why I'm going to recreate it here. Finally, I'm going to make the horns of this mask. And this is how the Juggernaut turned out here in Minecraft. Look how cool. He turned out very similar to the 99 Nights character. Take a look at this. His mask also turned out perfect. Not to mention that the outfit also turned out very good. He is holding this club. He is just not as handsome as the Cultist King. I think the Cultist King is very cool, but he comes in second place. I really liked his outfit. The texture turned out very cool, especially the colors. I think it matched quite well. Looking at the photo of the real 99 Nights character, you can see that I tried to copy as much as possible, and I think it turned out very similar. It would be cool if I could take off the mask for you to even see the little smile I made on his face, but through it, you can see the eye and even the mouth underneath here. Of all the characters I've created so far, I believe this one comes in second place because I really like the bat. So that's why my score for him will certainly be 9 out of 10. And since I made the camp for the cultist and the castle representation for the Cultist King, for the Juggernaut, I'm going to recreate the fire biome castle. I'm going to build it exactly in this spot. So I'm going to start by breaking some layers of the floor because my idea is to recreate a lake of fire. But before that, I need to make the walls. And to make them, I'm going to use deep slate block. From this corner of the habitat, I'm going to make a kind of walkway that will lead to the other corner. Here, I'm going to make a castle entrance. In this hole that was left between the walkway, I'm going to fill it with lava. I'm going to make some decorations on the castle walls. Right here, I'm going to place the doors. Finally, I'm going to place some campfires inside the lava. And this is the final result of the Juggernaut's habitat. In my opinion, this is the most beautiful habitat I built in this video because of this lake of fire that I made, this walkway, and even the representation of a castle entrance. So my score for this will certainly be 10 out of 10. Comment your score below in the comments. And now, the next character that I am going to recreate from 99 Nights here in Minecraft will be the two types of bears that exist. So I came to the snow biome because the polar bear already exists in Minecraft, and I'm going to eliminate it because I'm going to have to transform it into the 99 Nights bears. Here is its 3D model, so I'm going to select all the parts and delete them all at once. I'm going to start making the 99 Nights polar bear from the belly and torso. On this side, I'm going to create its front paw, and a little further back, I'm going to create the rear paw, but it will be a little bigger than the front one. To avoid having to repeat all this again, just duplicate it. And as you can see, this bear won't be that different from the Minecraft one, but now I have to finish it. So for that, I'm going to create this cube here to be the head. I'm going to make the ears and finally the snout. And this is how the polar bear and the normal bear turned out here in Minecraft. This turned out very good. The two have the same texture. The only thing that changes is the color. As you can see here, his eyebrow is very similar to the one on this other one. Even this darker part of his fur, the two are similar. The 3D model turned out very simple. And in my opinion, the 3D model turned out even more beautiful than the Minecraft one itself. The only thing I should have done is that this one here should be a little lighter. Its color turned out a little grayish. But one thing I'm curious to know is which of the two types of bears is stronger. So for that, I'm going to have a battle between these two bears. Who will win? Let's go. The two are battling. And who will win? Let's go. And these two bears teamed up to finish off the other one. So you know what? I'm going to put these two to battle now. Who will win? And now the other bear interfered. But even so, the polar bear won. Anyway, let's make a habitat for him to live in. My idea is to recreate two habitats in one side for the normal bear and the other for the polar bear. So I'm going to start making the walls with stripped spruce wood. On one side of the habitat, I'm going to make a mini spruce tree. On the other side, I'm going to make a mini oak tree. Next to the spruce tree, I'm going to cover the floor with snow, and I'm going to make a small frozen lake. Finally, I'm going to plant some flowers and close the front of the habitat with a fence. And this is the final result of the habitat, and I liked it a lot because it was divided into two. One side for the normal bear and the other the polar bear. So my score for the construction will be 9 out of 10. As for the two bears, my score will be 8 out of 10. Comment your score below in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video here. And take the opportunity to click on any of these two videos. Go there, click choose.